Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video guys, we are going to talk about Young Miami and Daphne Joy being caught in this embroiled recent legal controversy that Little Rod has filed against Diddy. There are documents that keeps getting redacted, and while it is being redacted, there are also new allegations being added to the lawsuits. Now, this is following Little Rod basically coming out to say that his sister's been threatened by Diddy allegedly. So if you guys remember, initially I told you that there was an agreement to settle the lawsuit between Little Rod and Diddy. But then they said that it was a clerical error. But based on all the details that was outlined, in no way that could have been a clerical error because there was a meeting that was also scheduled to finalize the agreement of the settlement between Little Rod and Diddy's attorney. And it was said that Little Rod attorney and Diddy's attorney had agreed on the amount included in the settlement. However, they have declared it as clerical error, which anyone who thinks about it, it's not. It's just that I believe what's happening is that, Diddy's handlers, maybe they think that he was being sloppy by settling that lawsuit with Cassie so quickly and in the manner that he did, right? So if you were sloppy once, you don't want to be seen as sloppy as again, even though he may have incriminating evidence against them, they also have something on him. So this is really a game of chess between Diddy and everyone who is involved. And now Lil Rod is adding more, and in that more that he has added, Daphne Joy is labeled as a sex worker. Diddy, 50 Cent, sorry, is now filing for full custody. And he's even shading his baby mama saying, damn, what do you do for a living? I didn't know you're a sex worker. And many people think that this is funny. It is not funny because there's one thing we know for a fact, and that is 50 Cent has a reputation to be horrible towards his baby mamas. While the guy might be factual in a lot of sense and have been going off on Diddy, throwing shades here and there, he's equally as toxic as a lot of these men. And people are saying, throwing shades at this woman, Daphne Joy. I'm not even going to talk about Young Mammy because I think that half of what she's involved in is not even yet being unfolded. And there's also an interview of her basically telling Jason Lee she's a whore, okay? And she said it emphasizingly, repeatedly. And now it's coming back to bite her in the assets, literally. No, according to reports, Daphne Joy is described as a sex worker who allegedly sold her services to Combs. Daphne Joy previously dated rapper 50 Cent, real name Curtis Jackson, between 2011 and 2012. Interestingly, 50 Cent responded to the news by saying, I didn't know you were a sex worker, right? Definitely disgusting if you ask me. And also, with her being a sex worker, it doesn't mean that she's not a good mom. Take the woman's profession out of it. And I see women shading these, I'm talking about Daphne. I'm not talking about Young Miami because a lot of things are not sitting well with Young Miami, and not because she's Young Miami, but a lot of things is not sitting well as it relates to her. No, make no mistakes. Again, these women being labeled as sex workers, it means that Diddy was basically a pastor once. Some good time, freaky time, sexy time. Diddy would like, yay, I have a girl for you. This is how I imagine it would go down because this is how it normally goes down with these private high-end sex workers. They're not on the streets. It's just that they're linked to politicians, and stuff. And there could be other women who are also involved in this ring as well, and their names are not being made mention. Also, according to court documents, it is said that Young Miami, Diddy had left his stash, you know, And Young Miami was called by Diddy's HR manager, who basically allegedly gave young Miami, Diddy's stash, and she secretly smuggled it onto Diddy's private jet because Diddy was out of stuff and he was, acting crazy and all of that. Now we know that this situation remains very much complex because Diddy's home that is, was raided 2 days ago. And now the feds are saying that, no, this is day three actually. So his home was raided 3 days ago, and his private jet flew to Aruba. That was a distraction again right there. But the feds are not easing up. They're saying they want to know what was on that private jet. And again, as Suge Knight has said, Candace Owens has said, Diddy's home being raided is not to find evidence against him, but to secure evidence on the people who he has evidence on. We're talking about the politicians, the pastors, and the many other various religious leaders and powerful men and women in Hollywood. But guys, that's all I have to share in this video for now. We have a lot more coming out. We have a lot more to unpack. So give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care. Stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys later. Peace.